This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Detroit Pistons as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at the 76ers, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. A few moments here before we start the game, let's talk shooting guards. Kenny, some have said the talent at that position is the weakest it's been in some time. Which young shooting guards do you think are poised to fill that void?
Well, James Harden's already there. You know, we're talking about Kobe and D Wade's departure as the top guys, so to speak. Klay Thompson, versatile shooter, defender, two-way player, as you love to call him, Ernie.
You know what you named two, Kenny? We're going to take it to 5. I'm going to give you 3 more. Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
Tough as nails with a growing
offensive
like him.
Game.
My homeboy down in Orlando, Victor Oladipo.
Ooh, already?
Defense and athleticism, yes, already. And at the last spot, Andrew Wiggins, young fella with all the potential to do it all.
Great potential. A little too young, Victor and Andrew, but they're on their way.
Let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach the tip.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Jennings and Caldwell-Pope in the backcourt. Ilyasova out there with Johnson. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Drummond, a bit of a disappointing season last year. Not so much in play, but people wanted to see a bigger leap from him. Now, his numbers are still pretty jaw-dropping. But I think he's got so much there to give.
He has a lot of potential, Kevin. And listen, I don't think his play was bad. He just had such huge expectations to live up to. I mean, player development is not a straight line, and it would have been very hard to have him take another huge leap forward. Sometimes you have that sophomore jinx. But I'm expecting a big year from him this season.
On defense, Detroit, and that one's good. Noel.
Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now, you know, it might be a really big night in store for him. You know, for Drummond last season, his numbers were relatively the same. The expectations placed on him were so hard for him to live up to. Maybe now those will be tempered a bit, and he'll play better.
And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Thompson. Here's Roten. The three-pointer, no good.
And another thought on Drummond, a lot more was expected of him last year, and he saw more attention. Even though his numbers were close to the same, I really felt his impact on the floor was not.
Here's Roten after the basket by Detroit. Thompson, and it's sent back by Drummond. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Johnson, a wide open look. Off target from outside. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here. It's Thompson off the drive. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Pistons on defense. Picked by Okafor. Roten dishes to Okafor. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Thompson with the rebound.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Roten kicks to Okafor. An easy 2 points on the layup. Okafor's got his first points of the night.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
Outside Jennings. Detroit, no good that time either.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Covington with the bucket.
Well, we know prior to last season, the Pistons handed the car keys over to Stan Van Gundy. He had some early hiccups, but overall, I think they're headed in the right direction. He's a proven winning coach in the NBA.
Fast break, Philadelphia. Roten with the ball. That's good.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively, and this lead, I think, is headed up.
Here's Jennings. Jahlil Okafor making his last shot. Well, with Coach Stan Van Gundy, it was a very successful first year in Detroit. He's a guy who's going to build around defense. That's been his MO.
And Van Gundy has always been a defensive first type guy, Kevin. I mean, the last 30 years, he's has probably the best defensive efficiency for a career as a coach. And his teams always play with great emphasis on that side of the ball.
The 76ers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And guys, you know, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, this guy screams potential at you. I mean, perfect size and length and speed for a two-guard. He plays both ends. Right now, it's all about consistency for him.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Landry comes in for Nerlens Noel. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Marshall in for Hollis Thompson. Now, here's Roten. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lets it fly from 18. No good. And Detroit the other way now. On the topic of Caldwell-Pope, he's the kind of guy who needs a year to feel his way around. In college, Greg, you may recall he showed dramatic improvement between years 1 and 2. The same thing has been true in the pros.
Yeah, and he has everything going for him. I mean, excellent outside shot, tremendous defensive tools. He just needs to add some strength and stay in attack mode to reach the next level in his development.
Meeks with the steal. Poked away. Johnson gets the bucket.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Hits, count that one from Stauskas.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Embiid with a screen on Jackson. And Marshall kicks to Embiid. He got right to the cup using that screen.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Here's Roten. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Roten. Both shots good from the stripe. And stolen by Roten. Only one man back on D. On up the court. And there's Kendall Marshall on the assist from Roten.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the score.